This is Danny DeSantis from Through Gamer Goggles at gamer-goggles.com. Today we will be assembling the Khador Man of War Shocktroopers that comes in the Warmachine 2-player battle box. We've already opened all of our packages to help make this go along quicker. We've also checked all of our models for burrs and mold lines, which we used our files and our X-Acto blade to do this. Now, when you open yours up, there's a few things you'll want to check. You want to make sure you have your legs, your base, 2 arms, 2 shoulder pads, one with the Khador symbol, one without, and your chest piece. This also comes with a secondary pouch which will contain 5 front flaps and 5 rear flaps. Also has 3 heads. Since we are assembling the leader of the Man of War Shocktroopers, the leader does not have a head on his torso. The others come with a head visor down. What we have done is we have separated all this out and laid out the 3 head choices you'll have for this leader. He'll have visors down, visor up, and no visor at all. So, now that we've got all this laid out and cleaned up, make sure all our pieces are good, I would suggest starting with the legs and one of your rear flaps. You would take both of these, just a dab of glue in this little hole behind his, what it looks like a rear engine port. And some glue that works would be nice. Okay, now that I've glued my fingers together already, we'll try this again. Just a dab of glue in this rear port looking area. The rear flap should fit in there firmly, and for everyone else apparently easily, except for me. Rear flap is in. Now the front flap, even though it has a slot, does not fit as nicely as I would like. The rest of the stuff on these models, they have beautiful mold marks, beautiful one-way fits. Everything works very nicely. Tweezers are apparently also necessary. Unless you're me, and I glue my fingers together. Again.
Or the tweezers.
Huh?
Or the tweezers.
Wouldn't be the first time I've glued anything together. And there we go. We've now got front and rear flaps. At this point, I like to stick the legs sitting on the base. Makes it a little easier, kind of posable so you can look at them. Next, take the torso. I said, nice deep divot, fit with a nice round spot on the top of the legs. Just a little bit of glue, because of how well they fit, you don't have to overglue these models very much. Sit the torso on top, pretty much done. Give it a few seconds to harden up. Now we'll move on to the arms. All the Shocktroopers carry a shield with a cannon in the left arm. So, simple enough. Again, a little bit of glue on the torso. And on with the left arm. A couple of seconds to harden up, and we'll switch over to the right arm. On the right arm, they carry a poleaxe. Once again, a little bit of glue. Hold it on there till it dries. At this point, we have an almost impressive looking soldier. What leaves us left with the 2 shoulder pads. The ones with the symbol and the one without. The one with the symbol is supposed to go over the shield arm. So that would be his left arm. A little bit of glue inside of there. And allow that piece to sit right on the joint on his arm. There we go. Now, we'll do the right arm. Once again, just a dab will do you. This time over his right arm. Even a little guard. A nice big axe arm. Now we have the 3 head choices we went over earlier. So we have the head with no visor, the visored head to make him look like everyone else, and the lifted visor. Personally, I want to make my leader a little special. So we're going to go with the no visor whatsoever head. For this part, I'm going to get the tweezers back out. Go ahead and hold that in there. You'll also notice there is a little divot inside of his head, so you can place these headpieces in there a little easier. There we go. And that's all it takes to assemble our Khador Man of War Shocktroopers. When you're all done, you'll end up with 5 very impressive soldiers that march across the field and slaughter your enemies. Thank you very much.